If you're here, it's pretty safe to assume that you're looking for a job or you're going to be looking for a job at some point in the near future, and that's fantastic. But you're probably also realizing that that's not quite as easy as it used to be. Many employers are now demanding a college education or multiple years of experience before even allowing you into an internship, let alone an entry-level position. This phenomenon is affecting young people across the world and was properly mentioned by James Citrin as the permission paradox. My name's Paul, and I'm the founder of the Compass Advocacy Group, and we're here to answer a lot of questions like this for you, like how to get a job with minimal experience and no degree. So today we're going to look into getting you that job, and to be honest, it's a lot easier than you might expect. So for those of you in high school trying to fit a paycheck into your already mountainous level of work, bravo to you, by the way. Here are some tips to get you started. The first thing that you really can't avoid doing when you're looking for a job is drafting a resume, and it's okay that you don't have a lot on it at this point. It's really the effort that counts. Once your resume is done, you're going to want to take a copy to each business that you want to work for around town. Go into the office. I'm serious. If you really want the job, you're going to have to eventually overcome the stress and actually go in and talk to somebody. You could send them an email, which would probably be ignored. Now, you might reach somebody on the phone, but you're probably not going to get anywhere with that either. But showing initiative and actually showing up to talk to somebody actually tells an employer a lot more about you than you might think. Now, keep in mind that if you do go into the office, you might get interviewed right on the spot, so have your talking points ready. Now, we're going to talk about those in a few minutes. If you really don't want to go into the office, there are a wide variety of career search websites at your disposal. You could use monster.com, care.com, snagajob.com. Craigslist is also a phenomenal job search tool, but if you're going to be meeting with somebody at their house about a job, please bring an adult. I'm not saying you can't handle yourself, you totally can. But for my peace of mind and for your guaranteed safety, it is always a better choice to bring somebody who is at least larger than you when going to an interview at someone's house. Also, to the point of online applications, if you haven't already upgraded your email address, now is really the point of no return for you. Your cute or hilarious email from middle school really isn't going to cut it anymore. It's going to raise eyebrows at best, or at worst, lose you the opportunity for an interview. Get a Gmail account, hook it up to your phone, and use something unique but vanilla enough to be considered professional. Our recommendation is your first initial, followed by your last name, @gmail.com. It's that easy. Okay, college students, thank you for your patience. This next set of tips is going to help you out quite a bit. Wait, no, high schoolers, don't go anywhere. This is really going to help you as well. We've got a few key considerations to help you nail that job, and these were inspired by Lolly Daskal, who is a leadership coach at Lead From Within. Okay, first of all, use your inexperience. Employers really aren't expecting you to come into an interview with a fancy resume filled with cool internships and extensive past jobs. They're expecting you to have just graduated from college. Embrace your inexperience and use it to leverage yourself instead of allowing it to cripple you in an interview. Lack of experience translates into a hunger for new skills and an eagerness to learn if you phrase it the right way. Just make sure to make note of your dedication, curiosity, and commitment to improving your workplace. That's exactly what I did. I used to work as a global security analyst for a niche pharmaceutical company. Do you want to know how I got that job? I talked my way into it. I went to one of my school's career fairs and I spoke to one of their senior managers, and I highlighted research I had done in college, and I talked about my critical thinking skills, and at the end of it, that was enough to land me a board interview. Now, I knew that I didn't have a single thing to show for myself other than my degree in criminal justice. I didn't have any technical experience, I didn't have any internships in the field. So you know what I did? I did a little bit of research about the company and brought it to my interview. I identified each site that the company had globally, and I produced a risk assessment for each of them. Now, when I got to my interview, inevitably they were going to ask me about my experience in the field. I didn't have any. So when the time came, I pulled out my risk assessments and I gave one to each of them. I printed about 5. They were so impressed with the initiative that I took that they hired me. Here's the thing, you can do the exact same thing if you can just redefine your lack of experience and instead highlight the skills that you do have. On a related note, use your skills. There are 2 core types of skills, labeled as either hard or soft. Hard skills are things like Microsoft Office proficiency or certifications that you might have or critical thinking skills, while soft skills are typically thought of as your ability to act as a team player or your friendliness or your dedication. Don't underestimate your soft skills. People forget to mention these a lot in an interview, but arguably they're more important than hard skills because they can't be taught. Remember, at the end of the day, you're marketing yourself, and these people are looking to hire somebody that they're going to have to work with every day. So it's really in your best interest to highlight the personal skills that you have. Now, to our next point, you've probably heard something similar before, but use your network. Do you know who knows everybody? Old people. Old people know literally everything that is going on about everyone all the time, forever. Ask any senior citizen that you're familiar with if they know somebody who's looking to hire, and you're almost guaranteed to walk away with something.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Seriously though, have your parents ask their friends, have your friends ask their parents. The more people that you reach out to, the more likely you're going to come away with something. People do generally want to help each other out despite what it looks like on the news most of the time. Lastly, use us. We are new, and we're going to be posting a longer video soon detailing exactly what we can do for you, but our service model is highly fluid depending on exactly what you're looking for. One of our many areas of expertise is professional development, and we can create a resume for you or do the job searching on your behalf to find something that fits into your passions. Shoot us an email at compassadvocacygroup@gmail.com or message us on our main website on Tumblr. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like below and subscribe for more content in the future. And if you have any suggestions as to what kind of information you'd like to see from us, leave a comment below. We hope that these tips help you get your foot in the door. And until next time, I'm Paul, and welcome to the Compass Advocacy Group.